I'm a human skin suit.
Yeah. Okay, all right, we're live then. I think we're live. Welcome to my 200th Bloggy Blog. At least of this series. I did do another blog back in 2017 that had like about 350.
Are you sure you're live? Because I don't see a notification.
Well, it's coming up here as being live anyway, so yeah, I'm pretty sure we can. Let's have a quick look on my channel. I'm still showing my other one. Let's have a look. Sure, I should be live. Let's go to your channel.
Yeah,
you're live. Yeah, live now. Yeah. Oops. Okay, now we'll go back to here. Right, no reason no one's watching yet. There's probably some other stream going on or many streams going on. Who knows? So
I just didn't get a notification even.
It does do that sometimes. Like I said, I'm sure I always like following Gino, and it didn't come up when he did his stream earlier on either. So
yeah,
that's just typical YouTube shenanigans.
Yeah, the notifications are wonky.
Well,
YouTube could believe it needs to do a few things to make it better, like, especially when it comes to like checking out the drop down menu thing for notifications.
Yeah,
they should have much better ways of doing that. You should be able to put favorites down, the ones that you want to watch all the time. So whenever they do a video, they just should, or you should be able to put them into different groups. So you can say, like, this is like my vinyl community people. I want them to come up under a different tab, and like the comic community come up under a different tab and stuff like that. That's what I think would be better.
That's a great idea.
But they don't seem to. Yeah, they don't seem to have any kind of effort into doing that kind of stuff, though, do they?
No, they're too busy censoring and copyright claiming everybody.
Yeah. And
starting a messenger that's bullshit. Yeah, remember when they tried to do a messenger for YouTube? It was so shit.
They got rid of the emails, didn't they? You can't actually contact anyone through YouTube now, which is annoying. And you can't post links.
Last year, I think, they had a messenger. It was so shit.
I didn't even see that.
I don't remember that.
Right.
I remember. I used it.
I remember you used to be able to email people at least, but they got rid of that as well now. Because one of my most watched videos is just me going, "Where the fuck's the inbox gone, YouTube?" And that's pretty much all I did. And it's had about 3,000 views, which is daft. But that's the thing; you don't know what's going to be bloody popular on here, do you? Like, we're talking of OverEasy mode. Like, he does all these cool videos and doesn't get nowhere near enough views. So he's going full titillation for your channel now. That's right.
That's right. I'm going Skin Max here.
What's the next video plan anyway?
Slave Girls from Beyond Infinity.
These give me an education. These are films like titles like that. It's like, I must have dripped that. Surely there wasn't really a film called Slave Girls from Beyond Infinity. Someone made that up for a joke, surely. But
no.
You need to do some for the ladies as well, because you mustn't forget the lady viewers.
Oh yeah,
There's got to be some hot dude kind of films that you can show off.
He already did Conan.
The Perils of Gwendolyn had a hot dude in there. He's shirtless in there for a while.
Yeah, it was just kind of.
We need more dude focus though.
Dude focus. You are.
Hi Ray, how you doing, mate? Right, I'm going to do my usual bit. I'm going to show some comics, and I'll show some comics off. Let's just be on the bigger screen for a second. Is that one? Would that do it? Oh yeah. So let's just to get the daily blog of the section of the show finished with. So this is my Heroes for Hire run. Just going to show the covers really. I can't remember.
No one's going to join the stream. Jay just coughed.
Yeah,
Corona, that scares everyone.
That's why we come and set up. That's why we're in his own house and not visiting us, because we don't want him coughing all over us. There you go, Heroes for Hire. So what? Matilda, while I show these comics off, we was talking about doing a show, me and you, sometime, of like grilling people and like being good cop, bad cop, and asking them questions about their comics and that. So you start quizzing OverEasy mode while I show off these comics.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what to quiz them about though.
Well, something I don't know, something rude of knowing you, I don't know. Something naughty probably. What comics?
I I don't know much about the comics that he reads. I haven't read them.
I know,
I
that's
do
why
want
you
to
got.
read Barbarella though.
That's the first question to ask. What comics did you get into? When did you get into comics? Obviously, you're not reading that many now, but what got you into them, and what was your favourite characters back in the day?
Oh, I mean, I always started with the Marvel, DC, the regular lineup. But I live in New York City, and there's a shop called the Forbidden Planet, and they have like all the
The
independent.
Forbidden Planet.
Oh yeah, because they have like all the independent stuff also. So I get to read like pretty much a lot more variety than most people would. So yeah.
What did your parents think of all the titties you brought home?
Well, I mean, they just thought I was a normal, boy or whatever. So.
Well, what normal boy wouldn't be fascinated with those? Those beautiful things.
We're talking about comics, Mr. Gray.
Yeah, beautiful comics.
Sure, absolutely.
It's funny because in London, the first comic shop I used to go to was called the Forbidden Planet as well. I don't know if there was any, probably wasn't any association, but the Forbidden Planet in the UK became a bit of a chain.
There might be. Yeah, that looks like She-Hulk. Yeah.
Yeah, She-Hulk. Because I think She-Hulk and Cage had a relationship, didn't they? Somebody spoiled Cage and She-Hulk's night out. Yeah, that was on a date on that one. Yeah,
she was kind of a free spirit. I mean,
when she smashed him.
Well, in what respect of the word do you mean smashed?
I mean, I don't.
Somebody smashed somebody in that relationship, I'm sure.
No, I mean power level, because the Hulk.
Oh yeah.
She
could lift like 100 tons, and he's only 10 or something like that.
Well, it used to be about 3 tons when I remember reading the old Marvel universe. I'm sure it was like 3 tons. Yeah,
is that his limit? Yeah,
I think it was. But people said that he's been boosted, like in the comic books. Hi, Zoe and Noodles. Everyone say
Zoe Noodles.
He's got 2. Zoe and Noodles is his 2 cats. So. It's good. I meant to do some footage of my cats actually when I went with my girlfriends the other day, Poppy and Oswald. They're talking of Forbidden Planet as well. Have you considered doing a sort of classic sci-fi kind of series on your channel? Like you could do that Forbidden Planet. Review. Yeah, that would be quite cool.
You could do those 50s movies. I love those.
Yeah.
That
wouldn't be a bad shout for something to do.
Yeah.
Hey, who's your nerd? I'm gonna put our link in case anyone wants to join us, because the more the merrier. Or someone we know. So if Who's Your Nerd or Ray wants to come in, or Zoe Noodles wants to come in and say hi and chat. Oh God, I don't believe this. My battery's dying. You two chat while I find my lead for my computer.
We're not technologically prepared.
So yeah, Matilda, what's your favorite comics? I'm kind of curious to know.
I guess a little bit of everything. It's like with books. I don't have, I'm willing to read anything.
Right.
At least once. But I guess my favorite would be Hellboy.
Oh, Hellboy? Yeah, that's a good series.
I'm obsessed with Hellboy. Just ask Mr. Gray.
Compare the two movies. The old one with Ron Perlman and the reboot. Which one? You're obviously going to say the old one's better, right? Or maybe not.
I saw the trailer for the new one and said nope.
Nope. You didn't even.
I quite liked the new one. I thought the new one was all right. I didn't mind the new one at all, actually.
I don't know why. I just saw it and I was like, nah, I'm not watching one.
Yeah, I didn't watch it at all. I just seen the old one. Yeah. The old one was great, though. I love the old one.
Yeah, because I liked about the old one because I never had any familiarity with the character at all, really. So I didn't know what to expect, and I wasn't disappointed. It wasn't like I was watching it going, "Oh, Hellboy wouldn't do that," like he would do with like a superhero that you know better kind of thing. So it was just like a good action sort of film, good bad guys. And it was like the Clockwork Nazi guy full of sand. It was that's crazy, man. That's weird.
The Nazis.
Yeah, good villains because nobody minds when they get killed.
I do need to rewatch them. I wonder what I would think today, but when I saw them as a kid, I loved them. I thought they were very cool. What disappointed me about the new movie was also the main thing was also they didn't have Liz and Abe. I know Hellboy knows other people, and he works with other agents in the bureau, but still, it's not like no Liz and Abe anywhere.
Looks like Who's Your Nerd wants to come on the stream while he's taking a shower. That's what he just said. Yeah, just done cutting grass, or sweaty, need a shower. So I don't think he's going to join us a shower stream or something like that. So I'm not sure if we're allowed to do that. Thanks for offering, mate, but we give that a pass. All right. So what's coming up for you, Matilda? You got some more books to read and review?
Yes, I have a whole bag.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, and here's a pig's ass.
A pig's ass. Right. I remember them adverts. I remember the adverts. That's an old one.
I don't even know what that's for.
Is that not an old comic book? I'm sure I remember that being on comic book adverts a while back. Yeah, oh, yes. 90s Superman. Yeah, I've got that one.
Someone, I don't remember who told me on Instagram that this looks like feet.
Is that Bizarro? Is that Bizarro choking him?
No, it doesn't look like it.
No, it looks like another version of Superman, but with the white goatee.
Yeah, I don't remember that story now. I don't think it's the cyborg Superman. Doesn't look like it because he hasn't got as much cyborg parts as he needs.
No, I don't know. But the art's not bad.
Yeah. Bon Jovi, that's going back a bit then. Yeah, I quite like Superman. He's like he gets a lot of flack for being sort of overpowered or whatever, but I always quite engaged with his stories. Even the cheesy.
He's like Steve. He's a good boy.
Yeah.
I'm interested in trying this one. What's
that one called? Shazam?
Shazam and Katana and Shazam. It's I think maybe this is like DC's What If?
Okay.
Right.
That's an odd combo, though.
No, not What If. Where they combine two characters.
Oh, the ML. Katana Shazam. So they're one person.
Or it could be a Brave and a Bold kind of one, because they used to sort of sometimes have different characters thrown together, didn't they? What's it say on the left-hand side of the spine that your fingers are covering over at the moment? Is that the name? Does that say anything on there?
It says five of a kind.
Five of a kind. I don't know what it's about.
Yeah.
It sounds like a crossover or something, maybe. Did you just choose those at random, or did it come out of mystery bags, or?
This is out of a mystery bag.
Oh, right, yeah.
Not a grab bag.
Where?
Out of a grab bag, and some of these are out of a grab bag, and the rest are from my comic shop.
Right, because I was wondering how you chose them, but if they came in a grab bag, you wouldn't have seen the cover or anything. You just
you see the front one and the back one.
Yeah, and you're happy to get a random comic book and discover new comics kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean, that's cool. Yeah, it is a shame sometimes because you can't get all of it.
No,
at least you get something. Although
that's the terrible thing.
In bookstores here, I saw that they started selling 4-part. Can't English.
Miniseries?
4-part, miniseries.
Yeah.
All together, I think there was one with 12 parts.
That's good to get. To get. But what do you read then? What did you read? What was your favorite character back in the day, Jay?
I mean, I like the X-Men. I like the Batmans. But when I got older, I really got into the Silver Surfer because I think it's because he was more like a Zen character. He was just meditative,
space hippie.
Yeah, that kind of thing. So he was more like a Star Trek character, I think, than a superhero because he would go out, he would explore, and these kind of things. So. I didn't enjoy the cosmic characters too much. I think I was more of a down to earth kind of like street level in some ways. But that Silver Surfer run, actually, I'm trying to collect the 90s Silver Surfer run because my mate had it and I read it from him. And so I never had it. So I started collecting it now. And maybe it was quite a good run. I quite enjoyed the 90s run of Silver Surfer because he didn't get too highfalutin with this blinking cosmic this and interstellar this and that. And sometimes they can get a little bit too
boring with the massive concepts
and their massive powers and all that. But that's the thing about the Silver Surfer. He would fight beings that were like more powerful than him, or it's not like a Superman, where he's just fighting Lex Luthor all the time, and like he can just like break his neck in like an instant.
But Superman is people still say that about Superman, but I read quite a lot of 90s Superman. I always found his stories engaging because they always found some way to make it interesting, whether it's characters close to him or people finding out about his past, and there was always kryptonite to bring him down and that kind of thing, or would get lost in space or something. And so I always found that he was able to make his stories fun and interesting anyway, I thought. But I do understand why people think the big Boy Scout kind of thing, and you got $2. Hey, thank you, sir. You gave me $2 yesterday as well, I think. Thanks, mate. Much appreciated. I owe you a jingle. What we'll do later on. I said we're going to do a jingle live on air. If you guys could do like a backing beat or something like that, and maybe we'll rap out a jingle, or like if we could get one more person in, we could do a barbershop tech kind of. And everything.
I have these.
What have you got? Rackers. This is awesome. Right, let's do one now. Right? On the count of 3, we're going to do a live jingle for Zoe.
All right, sure.
Best not. You best let Jay play. I don't know.
No, you go ahead and shake. Yeah, shake.
Not to sound rude, but shake your maracas for us, Matilda. on the count of 3.
Not in the t-shirt.
No. 1, 2, 3. Zoe and Noodles, thank you for the super chat. You are a great dude. Ooh, that doesn't rhyme, but I don't care. Thank you for the super chat. I hope you enjoy this jingle. And the rest of the stream can start now because I can't think of any more rhymes. Goodbye. There you go. It might take
that was shit.
That's a pretty fair assessment, I'd say there, Matilda. That was pretty, but if you don't try these things, you're never going to get anywhere. I can see a great future of are there any online bands? Seriously, doing nothing but online. We could start a new trend here.
We could, right?
Yeah. Well, we have to work out what we're going to have to name the band. So maybe anyone got an idea of how we can name our band? Just put a comment in the chat there.
That would be one hell of a name.
We could be called the Super Chat Superstars. How's that?
Oh, that's gonna be a bit lying about what we are, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Hi, Super Russ.
Hi, Mr. Russ.
You just missed our jingle, mate, which is the live jingle, live on air. It was the first ever appearance of this trio. We haven't named yet. It was hot. Rayman the Science Man. You liked that jingle, didn't you, Ray? No, but anyone liked that jingle. I didn't like that jingle. I did it.
I think you're gonna need to give Mr. Noodles either his money back or
No returns. You've had your jingle. Yeah, never mind.
YouTube might return his money for that.
Yeah, paying back double probably for damage caused. You can take us to court for So your comics. When did you stop collecting, Jay?
When did I stop?
Yeah, and why? Was there a reason, or you just?
No, I think it's because I left the college and first you can't afford it, and it's like what am I gonna have a bunch of them in my room and all this kind of stuff. So I just kind of never got back to it until but I want to start going back to it. I don't know if it's a good time though now that DC's being blown up and Marvel.
Yeah. You never got anything like trades or anything like that. You didn't carry on collecting trades or.
I want to start collecting the vintage stuff. Really, I mean, everybody wants to start collecting the vintage stuff.
Yeah, it's when comics are good, from my opinion, anyway. Yeah. You guys are all disparaging, but Zoe and Noodles is great jingle. So the man
don't have to return him any money.
He's like $2 well spent, and he wants me to put it on a CD for him and post it to him. But probably, I'm guessing I'm putting words into his mouth. But yeah. So how long's your channel been going for now?
My channel? A little over a year, so it's a year and a couple of months. So
right. And what got you into sort of start doing videos?
Video.
Comic books. It's always been comic related because I don't think I've seen your earliest videos. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's pretty much all comic related, but I want to start branching out to movies. Like I said, I want to start doing video game reviews and that the nerdy stuff where everybody else does.
Yeah, stuff that hopefully will get people to come and watch it, come and look at it. Yeah, you put a lot of effort. I can't be bothered to put too much effort in. I'm like a jaded old man. I've done like loads of projects in the past and they've never got anywhere. And it's just like, I'm just going to do something in 2 seconds. And if it gets viewed, it gets viewed.
Well, I feel like I have to put this effort in. Otherwise, no one's going to notice me for anything. But
maybe.
But they're not noticing me for anything anyway. So
keep on plugging away. Just keep having fun. That's the main thing.
Yeah, so, that's all you do.
Yeah. So, I don't know. What else can we talk about? You don't like movies, Matilda, particularly?
Mm-hmm.
You're not into movies?
Nah, I don't know why. I can't get into it. You think I would, though?
Yeah. I used to be like really into books. I've not read books properly for ages now. I just can't get my head into them. I don't know why. But I don't mind the movies. But I don't go sort of super. I don't go to every single movie that comes out. Like,
you enjoyed that last movie you watched.
Yeah, the one that I watched on the video. Yeah, that's my new thing. I'm going to start watching crappy movies and talking crap about them. That's where I'm going.
Crappy movies is the way to go because you can always do fun and have fun with them on your own.
Yeah. I think your whole hour review was more entertaining than the movie itself. Even though your video didn't have titties.
No, I didn't put the titties in the video. There was titties on the screen though, but that's true. I should have put that in the thumbnail or something like that. Get more people in. That wouldn't be a bad idea. I was thinking that wouldn't be a bad idea for a stream. Like if both people had a copy of the movie, and you could both be watching it and just chatting about it, like while the movie's playing in your respective houses, but probably getting the sync right would be a bit awkward. Maybe, who knows? And just slagging it off, kind of thing.
I do wonder if they did really pay someone for that review.
Yeah, because the review on the front of the things is more scary than the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. And I said, there's no way this is accurate unless the words "it's not" should have been at the beginning of that quote. You know what I mean? So it's not more scary than the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. So they just got rid of the "it's not" from the front of the quote or something like that. It was absolute pants. But yeah, never mind.
Was the Chainsaw Massacre movie scary?
Yeah,
it was
pretty scary,
but it wasn't gory or anything. They did it all. Yeah, it was strictly like point of view and that it was all ambiance, rather.
And it was a 70s movie as well, so it never had quite the effects that they had, but they were still quite graphic though. I remember when I was about 7 or 8 or so when I was watching. I remember watching it on videos, and he comes out of the sledgehammer, smacks them over the head, and they fall on the ground and start. Like their nerves just making their feet kick out like that because they've just been brained. It's like, ooh. And I was 7 or whatever, and I was like, I shouldn't be watching this probably, but I can't remember how old I was, but I was pretty young. But not like
didn't we all watch something when we were young that we shouldn't?
Yeah, horror movies.
Yeah.
Maybe have you thought about doing horror movies? Maybe you could do some. I know Genome and GP Venom just did one, didn't they? A comparison of the
Nightmare on Elm Street. Yeah.
Yeah. Did you catch that? Did you manage to catch that?
I did. It's very enjoyable.
What time did it start? Because I thought it was starting at 6 o'clock, and I was going to try and catch between my two streams.
They did that at 11 o'clock. So and they ended it in an hour. So.
Yeah, so I must have got my times wrong then because I thought it meant it was going to be 6 o'clock my time, but it must have been maybe it was 5 o'clock. Maybe it started at the same time as I was doing my interview with Dinner and Fowl earlier on. Yeah. Oh well.
I just saw the notification 2 hours ago that they were doing.
Yeah, I must have got the times mixed up then because he said it was something like 7 hours difference, and obviously it was simple sums, and I cocked it up.
Speaking of Simple Simon, he wished he could have been here.
Yeah, it's 4 a.m. for Simple Simon at the moment.
Yeah.
So he couldn't make it. Timelines.
He told me you need to do a stream when he's awake so we can all stream together.
Yeah, one day.
And he's going to get pissed.
Right. That he's not on.
They're going to get pissed off or pissed drunk.
Oh, piss drunk.
Piss drunk, yeah, that's what you meant. Yeah, it's an awkward one, that one, isn't it? Pissed off and pissed drunk, yeah.
Yeah.
So, what's it like in New York at the moment with the corona? Is it a lot of lockdown and?
We're on lockdown. There's nothing open. We're all like,
No.
just at home, and I mean, it is what it is. We can't complain about it.
No. Do you work? Are you working?
I'm a swimming instructor, but not right now.
No.
so yeah, I'm not doing anything.
You getting paid still, or you're not? Are you?
No, I'm not. I mean, so like I'm hurting like financially. So
Well,
Yeah.
you can teach people how to swim in the bathtub.
I don't think you can.
no, yeah.
You could run them for the basics of the arm movements and such, but not quite. Yeah, it is awkward. Yeah.
Well, I could try.
Yes. So I think the lockdown. They talk about easing the lockdown here, but I've got no bloody work at the moment anyway. So I'm like, whatever. So yeah. Eventually, my wages are good. I'm still getting a bit of wages left. So eventually, that's going to run out. Hopefully, I'll find something else. But we shall see. It's not a bloody best time to be looking for jobs at the moment because so many people have been laid off because of this bloody thing. All the jobs are going to be gone.
Oh yeah.
Be hundreds of people looking for every job. Yeah, it looks like Zoe Neal's lost his job as well.
We might have lockdown again on the whole country here. They're having talks about that, but it's unclear yet.
Yes, worrying, isn't it? Bloody worrying.
Where are you, Matilda? You're in Israel, right?
Yeah, in Israel.
Oh. Yeah,
international.
Yeah, we're international. we got an Israeli, a Brit, and a Yankee.
Yeah, the international triumvirate of evil.
There we go. Now we have a band name.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Now we just need to learn how to play music, actually.
Jay's all right. You've got to get your maracas. You think you need to mic up your maracas because they were a bit quiet. I didn't quite hear them in the mix. I think they've been up in the mix a bit more. We would have gone down storm, and if I could sing and make up rhymes instead of whatever it was I was doing. Never mind. So, what do you like horror movies and that, Jay?
Oh yeah, I love that.
So, what? Because these films that you've been finding. Is it just for the booby action? Is that why you've been concentrating on those ones? You going on the sex sells kind of?
That's what I'm going for. I'm going because all my videos with hot girls on it, like they're doing well. But my other videos aren't doing they're not doing so hot.
Hi, Mr. Slim.
Hi, Slim.
What's up, Slim?
You want to come and join us? Are you free? I can put the link if you want to join us in chat. I'll put it in there and see if he wants to come in.
Oh, Mr. Graham, I was just thinking if I could do this for a moment. Now, I want to do a vote.
You want to do
a vote?
How about people vote or in the chat or down below what Green Lantern I should draw? Because I can't decide.
Oh. Can't decide. It's got to be Hal Jordan, surely.
Yeah, Hal Jordan for sure.
Yeah, so if anyone wants to vote, I'll come back later.
Or how about Dexter?
Who?
Oh no, he's a Red Lantern. Dexter. He's a Red Lantern. He's an Earth Cat. Earth Cat who got a Red Lantern because his owner got killed, and he knew great rage, and the Red Lantern ring flew onto his tail, and he became like a Red Lantern. It's quite cute though. He's like a vicious cat, but the cat, so it's cute.
Oh, is it like the cat from the shit Captain Marvel movie?
No, well, no. It's
the one that pussified Agent Fury.
Yeah, well, it's the same. It's a cat. It's the same species, but it's not an alien cat. It's a human. It's not a human cat. It's an Earth cat. Zoe's saying Hal Jordan.
What was he doing in space?
No, he wasn't in space. He was on Earth, and the Red Lantern ring came to Earth just after his master had been killed, and it flew onto his tail. And
imagine saving that thing from a tree.
Yeah, I don't think it needs to be saved. You need to be saved from it if you anger it more than anything.
Vote now.
Yeah,
what I should do.
Why not like make your own Green Lantern? Why not make like Kermit the Frog and give him a Green Lantern ring? So like, that's a good idea.
I don't even like Kermit the Frog.
No, but he's green. Hear my pitch first, Matilda, before you poo-poo it. Kermit the Frog with a Green Lantern ring, and Miss Piggy as Silver. No, what's it? Sapphire. What's the name of Sapphire? Can't remember the name of the character now. Carol Ferris's Star Sapphire. So you have Miss Piggy as Star Sapphire and Kermit as Green Lantern. Oh, Slim's here. We got another person. Hey, all right, man.
Hey.
How you healing up? You all right?
I'm okay. I'm just relaxing my hip. So just watching you guys.
Right.
First time. This is my first time on a live stream. Awesome.
Awesome.
Cool.
Nice meeting you guys.
We'll go easy on you, mate. We'll go easy. We'll be gentle with you.
All right.
So what part of the States are you living in?
All right. What are you guys talking about?
Just whatever, really.
Yeah,
what part of the States you from, Slim? Sean?
Comic book and movie boobies. That's the main topic.
This is awesome.
I think we talked Mr. Slim.
All right.
It's all right.
Well, congratulations to you guys. Matilda, you're over 500, right?
Oh, yeah.
I hope not. I mean, I haven't gotten that far, have I?
It's talking about subs. I've nearly reached my target now of 1.5K, so that's not too bad. I was about 9 short last time I looked. I was going to do the draw actually on this, but yeah, I haven't got over it yet.
You're getting close. Great.
Yeah.
I
checked it was like 9 short, so that's not too bad.
All right.
So what have you been up to? You've been well. It's a bit hard to go window shopping for comics or whatever when you're laid up. Have you been doing it on eBay or anything?
I'm still waiting on my Midtown Comics. So it's been like probably 3 months now. It's a really slow delivery. I ordered
Midtown. Are you in New York?
No, I'm in close to Chicago area.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, so it's taken like
3 months.
Yeah, almost. I ordered the August 5th book.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, so it's a while. So
yeah, it's like they're going to print them up themselves or something, or they're still waiting to write them or something like that.
Yeah.
So what they said? Why is it taking so long?
They're saying due to the COVID-19. It's taken a long time. Also,
well, they don't have a distributor. I mean, Diamond's not delivering out comics to the vendors, so they really have no way to like get your comics.
Oh, right. I thought they started up again. I thought they'd started up slowly.
They have, but it's not like you can just crank it out. As soon as say, "Oh, all right, we're back open for business." It takes a while to reinitiate that.
Right. So so it's taking a while. I'm still waiting. I checked the last tracking order, and they said it's being shipped right now. So I'm still waiting on it.
Oh,
cool.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed you'll get them eventually, I suppose. Yeah. We must put. I don't collect like modern comics now, so it's not affecting me at all. But it must be a right crimp in your blinking reading if you've waited months for a story to.
Right.
And we don't know what's going to happen.
We got someone named Gangsta Baboon. That's the channel name.
Yeah, he's one of the guys from the gaming. He watches me do some gaming sometimes, just to say hi back. And also, there's all these. I'm not sure people have heard. Obviously, you've heard, but probably heard more than me. What's happening with DC? Half their titles have been cancelled or put to digital only or something. Ever name? Does anyone know more than me?
The what now?
What's been cancelled?
A few DC titles have been cancelled. I heard.
Oh yeah, a lot of DC titles have been cancelled.
I heard Aquaman is being cancelled. Is that correct?
Yeah, I heard Aquaman. I only saw it as a Facebook post, and it's Aquaman.
Hawkman is being cancelled.
Hawkman is one of them as well. Yeah,
some pretty good books. Okay.
Yeah.
Was that? Does anyone know, is that because of sales, or just because of the fact they're cutting down across the board?
I think they're just cutting down because of.
Well, they fired like 90% of their staff, so they have to cut down everything. I guess.
Yeah,
was it
that's a
actually
lot.
90%? Was it actually?
No,
90%?
I mean I don't know. I'm just making it up, but it's a lot of people.
Yeah, I heard a lot of people have said it was 90%. That's bloody ridiculous. That just leaves the janitor to blinking do everything.
Who knows? Maybe the janitor's Michelangelo.
Yeah, it could be. It could be the find of the decade, couldn't he? It could be the new sensation.
The new Jack Kirby.
So let's talk to Slim about.
That's Marvel.
Yeah, well, he's still comic. Full stop. Let's talk to Slim about his reading. And now, when did you start reading comics, mate? How did you find comics? What comics did you read when you was a little nipper?
When I started, it was probably around 11 or 12 years old or so. My friend had like a whole bunch of collection of like X-Men #1s, Daredevil #1s, Fantastic Four, a bunch of old books, and then he actually got me started into comics. So after track and field practice, we went to this grocery store. I don't think it's there anymore. It's called Eagles. So we went there and got looked at some books on the rack, and the first book I ever bought was the Wolverine issue 17, which is the John Burns cover.
Right.
Yeah, so that was the first book I ever bought and ever read. So yeah, and then after that, that's how I got started. So it's a pretty good book. So I'm still looking for a nice grade on that. So that's kind of like my personal grade, I guess. Yeah.
So have you still got that copy that you first bought?
I still got the first copy of the book I ever read, the Wolverine one. So yeah, it's still in my collection. So.
Right, but you want to get one that's in a better grade.
Yeah, because that one's all beat up because I read it. So.
Yeah. So you are like a high grade collector. You like to get just particular certain books you want in high grade.
Certain books I'll pick up in high grade, but if I really want a book, I don't care what grade it is. You know.
Yeah. I'm like, I don't care about the grades. I like to have. I want the cover to be attached if possible, without too much scribbling or things cut out of it. But I like to get. I just want to get series. I want to get like runs. Which is probably the worst thing that you could want to be. Actually, I think I've probably got the worst collecting because it means I've got bloody comic boxes all over the place and like a list like that of more that I want to buy. So that's probably the worst one. But
right.
That's what I love about modern comics, because there'll always be a trade, probably.
Yeah.
You can just read the whole thing.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
I saw a trade for Morbius a few days ago. I started laughing.
Oh. Why was you laughing? Because you just read that in the comics?
No, because nothing happens there and it has a trade.
Oh. Oh, dear.
So
it wasn't bad, but it was just.
Yeah, I think you reviewed that one, didn't you?
All of them.
Yeah, you weren't impressed.
No, not really.
Yeah. So what's your favorite character, Slim?
My favorite character right now, it's probably just a team. It's not really a character. Right now, I'm still reading the X-Men books.
Yeah.
The new one. I love the Jonathan Hickman.
We're supposed to.
Huh?
We're supposed to get a Morbius movie. I just remembered.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
What happened with that?
It hasn't came out yet.
No.
I haven't seen anything yet.
I think we're gonna get a pimp Morbius version.
Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen.
Pimp Joker. Joker.
Yeah, I don't know, because the Black Widow movie was supposed to come as well, but I've heard rumors that they're going to maybe do it on like Disney Plus or something like that. They're going to put them out like on streaming services.
That's what I heard. It's going to be video on demand. But,
yeah,
right.
And Wonder Woman's supposed to come out this month, but I heard no news about it. So
no.
I'm gonna skip.
You're gonna skip Wonder Woman?
Yeah.
Well, they're saying here they're supposed to open movie theaters pretty soon, so I'm not sure how they're going to do that with all the COVID-19 that's still high here. So.
Yeah. So is it high where you are in Chicago?
Yeah, it's been going up. There's still a lot of testing and all that stuff. So it's one of the few states that have been going up. So we're in the red now.
You had some bad weather there as well, didn't you, last week?
Excuse me?
You had some bad weather there in Chicago last week as well, didn't you?
Yeah, we had a storm that came by, and then there's a whole bunch of down trees and branches and stuff. But where I'm at, it's okay where I'm at right now.
Right. I was interviewing a band from Illinois, Streeter, Illinois. Do you know that place?
Yeah, Streeter has a lot of tornadoes sometimes.
Yeah, apparently all their power is down for at least 24 hours.
Yeah, there's it's one of the tornado paths, I guess. It's pretty bad there, so. Yeah, but we're okay.
Yeah, stay away from places that have tornadoes. I think that's the best suggestion for everybody, to be honest. Like living in San Francisco where they have like earthquakes. It's like, what was you thinking? Come on, guys. Why have you even built a city there, for God's sake? Yeah. Whose idea was this? And after the first 5 or 6 volcanoes, I'm making it even worse. After the first 5 or 6 earthquakes, why did you not just move the town over or something like that? But then, I don't know.
Well, it used to be a really beautiful city. That's before all the bums moved in.
Okay. Yeah. There's probably lots. I mean, New York's got a reputation, hasn't it? Quite a reputation around the world.
Yeah.
being a rough place.
Yeah. Well deserved.
Is it well deserved? Yeah.
It's filthy. Yeah, I want to get out of New York.
Really thinking about it, movies basically got buggered.
We've got the movie business.
Yeah.
Yeah. The movie business, the comic business, practically all businesses have been dragged over the coals at the moment, aren't they?
Hi, Mr. Geeky Guy.
Hey, Geeky Guy. Hi, GGC. I don't know. I was going to type it in, but I would just say it.
You can't film movies now.
No, because they can't get people on set, can they? Because they're worried about them getting. I mean, you hear stories like some factory or something in England, and apparently 80% of the staff have been diagnosed as having corona at the moment. So it's like, oh, blimey.
Really?
I think it was a food producing factory as well. So it's like, it makes it sound even more blinking scary, doesn't it?
God, that's all you need.
Yeah. What do you? I know you're not working at the moment, Slim. Is your work affected by all this crap?
No. Some patients. So I work at a clinic, so I'm a dialysis nurse. So right now, I'm off for at least 3 months because of my hip surgery. Yeah. But the clinic, there's a few patients that caught the coronavirus. So they're sent out to a different clinic, specialized in coronavirus. But other than that, most of the patients in my clinic are okay. There's if they do get infected, we would just send them to a different clinic, which is good. So we don't catch anything.
Yeah.
No, he's got the opposite. I mean, he's in the medical field, so he's getting overworked.
The work I'm at, it's steady. I don't think I'll be, getting fired or laid off or anything like that. So being a nurse is actually pretty good.
Other than the higher risk of infection from
The only thing is just being cautious and try not to catch it from the other patients. That's all.
Yeah. So,
But other than that, the patients are pretty good. We screen them every time they come in, and there's no family members that can come in, only the patients. So we just get the patients and take their temperature, screen them, and all that stuff before they get their treatment. So
it's like something like a sci-fi movie, a dystopian sci-fi future movie, and then all this blinking. I'm waiting for the movie industry to start up again so they can start making films about it all.
Right.
But then they're gonna make them cooler than the actual thing.
They'll probably extrapolate it on it a bit.
It'll be someone in a special mask, people hunting for food when in reality someone tied a bandana with flowers on and went to get milk.
It's not mutated into the zombie plague yet, which is a good thing. Yeah,
that's true. Yeah, we get suited up too. We wear masks, gowns, and face shield.
Yeah,
and gloves. So we're all suited up too. So.
Yeah, properly protected.
Right.
That's good. At least that's good.
Yep.
It's making things all kind of. You got an election coming up there soon as well. It must be hard to really just do anything like in normality. How are they going to do voting? Are they going to try and get everyone to mail vote or something?
No, they can use pigeons.
Yeah, they could do it by crow like they do in what's
right.
that program?
Well, actually, considering all the deaths, they should use crows.
Yeah, ravens.
Yeah.
Or vultures. They could train vultures. Buzzards or something like that. Yeah. So
go ahead.
You go.
Oh, I think they're trying to do just the mail-in vote, but Trump, he doesn't want the mail-in vote for some reason because he thinks it's fraud. So we'll see. Yeah.
So what comics have you got on order, mate? What are we expecting to come?
Well, the August 5th. So August 5th probably has was it Venom 26 or something?
Mr. Gray?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go already.
Okay, mate. We've got
all right. Fun, gentlemen.
Yeah. Cheers.
Bye,
I'll
Matilda.
continue watching. I'm going to the chat. Bye.
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 See you later. So just your weekly poll or whatever it is. They're not.
Yeah, it's just my weekly poll, but it's been taking a while.
Yeah.
I even forgot what's in August 5th. So August 5th is like what, Venom 25, 26?
So this your first lot of comics since it's all been going, or have you been getting the last few weeks, or is this the first like batch since it's restarted?
It'll be the first batch after my surgery, yeah.
But but have you not got like last week's comics or the weeks before's comics or?
No, I haven't got any recent comic books since my surgery. I haven't been to my LCS either, so this will be my first actual batch.
Right. Okay.
So yeah, are you still showing off your books, your blogging?
Yeah. This is my blog for today. I've already showed off my Heroes for Hire. So I said, oh bloody hell, Comic Book G Sport. Hey, thanks for that, mate. We've got to do another jingle. Got to do another jingle for Comic Book G Sport. I hope your voice is in good fettle, Slim. We're doing live jingles for anyone who gives me a super chat. So,
all right.
Do you want to come on and chat to us for 10 minutes, Comic Book G Sport? I'll put my link in case you do. Wow. Thank you very much, man. That's really kind of you.
Oh.
Anyway, so your channel is just your comic book hauls, isn't it, Celine? You're not planning on doing anything else different with it in the future?
Not sure. Probably might do some live streams, but I'm not really sure how to connect to live streams, except for like I just got connected to you. That's my first live stream.
If you do the Streamlab, which is what I'm using, it's really easy. You just sign up for a Streamlab account. You go into it. It's really create a broadcast, create it to YouTube, and then you just name it, and you can schedule it in advance. That kind of thing is. If I can work it out, you shouldn't have any problem. And I think you can get up to 10 people or something crazy in chat now.
Wow,
so,
really?
I'm hoping, I keep thinking of doing like a regular comic book stream, but I can never think of a sort of a theme for it, or a kind of something to actually do. I'm just chatting randomly, and I think if you want to have a successful kind of thing, you need to do something like Graders Notes, where you're talking about a comic book or something like that, or you need to just something maybe character focused, something like that. But I can never think of one.
Okay.
I don't know if you've got a stream idea in mind for what you might do.
Yeah, I'll just do some odds and ends. I'm just waiting on my book, so I might do a live stream and opening the boxes or something like that.
Right. So just live streams of your normal content.
Right. I just ordered a mystery box from that Spider-Man booth.
Okay.
So I ordered a couple boxes from him, so we'll see what I get.
Yeah, people seem to quite like the mystery boxes. Some of those mystery box channels get quite a lot of views.
Right.
Some because I've got a focus on what I want to collect, and I've got all my stuff. I could never be bothered with mystery boxes. They're wouldn't be my thing, because I'd open them up and go, I don't need that.
Yeah.
I've got that already. So we'll just wouldn't necessarily appeal to me. But you see some people like get $300 like boxes with like 10 comics in or something like that, and I'm like, ooh, I don't know about that. See what again?
Those are crazy expensive.
Yeah, some people do that, but
too much. Yeah.
Yeah, I say that's the kind of they're quite popular because people want to see people. So people want to see other people spend that kind of money and see what they get out of it. I don't know if people want to see them get good stuff or see them get bad stuff, and which what reaction are they hoping for? There's probably a few people who go, "I hope you get crap," like because I don't know. I imagine there's some people who think that, but I don't know.
Well, I mean, if I ever get the money, I would do like complete series. You know how like Secret Wars, you have the set, and then you have like all the other comics that connect to Secret Wars.
Crossovers.
You could just like present all that here. You know that kind of stuff. Like that's but that's so much collecting and so much money.
Right.
Yeah.
So I do have some few runs, so I might do just video on some of my runs, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just like you, Gray Man, you got a lot of good runs. Mostly DC.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, mostly DC. I started off, I like both of them, but it was in the mid-90s. Marvel just put me off completely. I hated what they were doing. Hey, G-Man's here. Another G-Man.
Hey,
we got two G-Men in the house.
G-Man.
Hey, G-Man.
How you guys doing?
He's giving us a tour of his house. Is this a house tour, mate?
Hold on. I gotta show you something, Gray Man.
Okay, cool.
I just got this from Big Will. You know Big Will, right?
I know his channel, yeah.
Yeah. I want to show you something. I'm a little disappointed in something though. It's on a Crow cover. Hope the reception's okay because I'm on my phone. I apologize.
Hey, you're coming across all right, mate. You say Crow or Kroll?
Good.
Not sure you can hear me though.
All right, everybody knows this cover, right? I can hear you. Wait a minute.
Can you center it? You're. Oh, okay, yeah. That's Brandon.
Oh, yeah, it was Crow. Yeah, that's cool.
Okay, now it really isn't the Crow. This is the Sting.
Oh, really?
Right, yeah, dressed up as Crow. Yeah. Because he had that.
Looks like him.
Yeah.
Looks like him.
Okay.
Now I just. Yeah, this one I just received. The only thing is I'm so disappointed because I was really hoping for Brandon Lee. And when you look at the face,
let's make you big again.
Just got this one.
Well,
but is that not Brandon Lee, or are you saying that's someone else?
Yeah,
it's not Brandon Lee. It's somebody else.
Okay,
it's not Brandon Lee.
Is that
pretty?
Yeah.
Is that the second Crow movie? Is that what's going on, or?
First
sketch covers that you've sketch covers you commissioned, or are these ones that were already?
There's the Brandon Lee everybody remembers.
Oh, yeah.
That was nice.
This phone's awkward.
Yeah.
There we go.
Because they made a Crow too, didn't they? So maybe it was the second actor who took over or something.
Now on Big Will's book, really quick for you, buddy. Love this. You can check this out.
The House of Mystery.
Yep.
Yeah, House of Mystery, cool.
You see the cover though?
Yeah, is he flashing the horns or is he beckoning to come forward? I can't quite work it out.
Right. Can you see it?
Yeah, I see the cover, yeah.
Okay, that cover, if you look at that, let me see if I can get this damn camera. This stupid camera. All right, if you look at that cover of the door.
Yeah.
All right. In the series Tales to Astonish #1. That's what that reminds you of.
Okay.
Very first Tales to Astonish that looks just like that. Almost like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But this is one that I had on my list for Do You Dare to Enter the House of Mystery? This is number 174.
Cool.
Yeah, Will is so he the other day. So let's see your books.
I've shown my books that I was going to show off. I just showed off a few just from the end of my box kind of thing. I just go through my boxes one at a time. There's just some heroes for hire. I don't know. I'm showing that. You can't see it with the linking, not the screen properly done. I don't know what I was doing there. I was trying. I was stuck with you and nobody else could see it. But yeah, I've already showed them off anyway. So I was hoping that other people have some stuff to show. What you got? Have you got any comics to show us, Slim?
Yeah.
You got any comics to show off?
Not right now. I'm just sitting down.
Yeah, you got.
What do you gentlemen like to collect? I'm curious.
I was saying I mainly do series. Try to do series because that was always the thing when I was a kid. I'd read a story, and because I didn't have much money to buy comic books, but I'd read a story. You get to the end, the cliffhanger, and you'd be like, "Oh man, I don't know what happened," kind of thing. So and then when they were crossed over as well, it was a nightmare trying to get all the bloody different. You're trying to, but yeah. But I didn't really start properly collecting until I started working. To be honest, I used to just. I used to get like a load of UK comics, like humor comics and 2000 AD comics as a kid, like sci-fi comic. And it wasn't until I was about 18, actually, that I actually started buying a regular pull list because a comic shop opened down the road from where I lived. And I just started working, so I had actually my own money. So that's when I started collecting comics. But then I stopped in 2013.
What other gentlemen like to collect? I'm curious.
I like to collect the old vintage stuff, like the X-Men's, the Batmans, the Supermans.
You like the Ronin? Did you like the Ronin series?
The Ronin series?
Yeah.
I didn't get into those just yet, but yeah,
you recommend
it?
Give them a shot.
Yeah, I'll definitely give it a shot. But I also like the independent stuff. I don't know. You know, the no name, like, the off-brand kind of stuff. Like, you'll find some real gems there, like every once in a while. Yeah, so
I'm more of the superheroes. Like it's always for me, it was always like superheroes because they're like fighting for justice and all that kind of thing, and the action, beating up the bad guys, that kind of stuff. But I do get some trades. I've got trades also like that Saga. I've collected a few of those, and Walking Dead. I read those for a while, and hello, GP Venom's popped on. Hey, hi GP.
Hello.
Hey.
Hello. How's everyone doing?
Not too bad, mate. What time was your stream with Genome? Because I was trying to find it because I thought your stream was between my two streams today. So I tried to find it to watch it.
At 4 o'clock.
Oh shit! I completely missed it then because I thought it was at 6 o'clock. I did the really complex maths of adding 7 and taking away whatever it was, and I came up with 6. So I was actually 2 hours out. So how did that go? How did that go?
Yeah, brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Loved it.
Yeah,
really good.
Yeah, I saw you on the
OverEasy. Yeah, OverEasy was on the chat.
Yeah, it was a really nice show.
Good, thank you, mate. Thank you. James popped up. JPL, he popped up to say hi.
Cool. Do you know everyone? I think you know everyone here. Everyone knows each other, I trust.
I don't think
we're getting to know each other.
All right.
Yes. I'll sub everybody up. I normally
You're
do.
a sub to everyone, GP. Come on, man. Sort it out.
I know. I'm slacking.
You like OverEasy, Mose. He shows boobs. Like wall-to-wall boobs. More boobs than any one man can handle.
Boobs.
In one setting.
That's my hook,
that's how he gets you in. That's how you get. I don't read comics anymore. I just watch boobs. It's completely.
I've got
changed
some
my
nice,
worldview.
I've got some nice zombie tramp there.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Oh yeah, G-Man likes
the boob cover.
I'm a redhead man, so
boobs and butts.
I
don't actually have many like sexy lady comics. I'm not plus. I like the female form, but not necessarily for collecting.
No, not me. I don't really either. The wife will kill us. You know what I mean?
My wife's pretty good with it. That's where I got lucky there.
Yeah.
My wife said, "Oh, it's just art." I go, "I know."
My wife would get jealous.
Yeah.
My wife would get jealous if I show her some boobs.
You know, my wife just read the other day that would blow your mind. She goes, "What's this Faust thing?" You want to check it out? Go ahead and read one. She's like, "Oh my goodness."
I've not read that one, but it's like a demon, and he's done a deal with the devil or something, hasn't he?
But it's pretty hardcore.
What sex hardcore or violence hardcore?
Yeah, very graphic. Yeah, very graphic.
Yeah, I've got a few like Lady Deaths and Vampirellas, but my mate gave them to me. I just sort of sat on a pile. I'm like, I don't think I want to collect them because they're really weird comics as well. Because their runs aren't sort of constant, are they? They've got all like little mini series here and there, and it's just confusing. And I'm like, they're sort of sitting there. I'm like, do I want to, keep them or say get rid of them? And I've
got one lady death versus Witchblade, and I think I've got one Witchblade comic.
Yeah,
that's it. I think they were done by Top Cow.
One of the independents that I just got done reading was Fatale 1 through 24. That's excellent series, you guys. Check it out. That was an independent. I think it was by Boom, or Image, one of the two.
Right. Yeah, I try not to buy. I try not to veer from my list, but I keep adding new.
I know. I've been trying to
my list. It's like, I'm like a few modern ones.
It's that and supplies. That and supplies.
I don't even have bags and balls, so half my comics I don't think.
Yeah, it's irritating. It's always that. It's always supplies. Always running.
They're bloody expensive as well, aren't they? They're well expensive. Because when I started collecting, I didn't sort of see bags and balls. No one was selling the bags and balls, so I just had literally boxes with just raw comics, no bags and balls on them. So I sort of found. So I got some bags. But then I was like, because I put like 5 or 6 in a single bag, kind of thing. And like, I think most comic like fanatics would look at my system and they'd be like, nah, you know what I mean? Yeah. But
it's like me. If I picked some comics up last week, I had to go. I don't have an LCS, so I have to go out of town.
Yeah,
me too.
They are raw comics. There's no bags and boards on them. I go to a little indoor marketplace. This fella sells more toys than comics. And it's just there's an Archie and there's some Golden Key comics.
Okay.
And all this and none of them are bagged and board. And I'm like, what are you doing, man? Get them in a bag and board.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's only the people who are collected that know that kind of thing anyway. I was surprised you see Archie and Gold Key. I've never seen any of those in the UK.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen an Archie in the UK.
Yeah. He had a stack of them. He had a stack of Archie and a couple of Betty and Veronicas. The Gold Key ones were. I didn't know.
No.
No.
That's the thing. It's like if I saw them, because I've never collected them, but like if I saw them, because maybe because the fact I've never collected them or read them, I might be tempted to pick them up because of the fact I've never read them or collected them. You know. So you never even see many Charlton books. Did you ever see any Charlton books?
No.
Once in a blue moon. So if I see a Charlton book, I might buy it. Like I saw a Charlton War comic, and I'll buy that. You know, it was be self-contained stories anyway. So
you just said said one of my little. You just said one of the books, Charlton. I'm happy about this. You're gonna love this, bud. I've been dying for this, trying to find at least a near mint copy, like at least an 8.
I don't think Charlton do mean near mint copies, do they? The Charlton, the ones that I've seen from Charlton, they're so badly put together with over. Oh, is that Baron Werewolf? I can't really read it. And then there's some weird titles, isn't it? Baron Werewolf's House of something or other. Right, so let's put you on full so we can see you.
You see that?
Beyond the Grave. Beyond the Grave.
It's a nice cover.
Number one. Yeah, it's hard to see right here, but it looks messed up. It's not. It's actually a spirit in the tree. This is like
all I can see is glare.
Yeah, I know. I know. Here, hold on. Let's see if I can.
Don't crease it out, man. We're taking it out of the box.
Oh.
Okay, yeah, a little bit better.
This is hot.
Yeah, it's awkward.
Yeah.
Number one.
On the Grave. I did get a few.
Number one.
I did get a few Charlton books. That's cool. I did get a few Charlton books when I started getting back into comics again. Because 2013, I stopped buying comics because I couldn't afford it, couldn't store them, and so I just stopped buying. And I wasn't enjoying them as much as I had been either. Like I was just getting fed up with like DC killing off one of the characters that I liked every time they wanted to start off a new storyline. It's like, oh, we got a new cross comic storyline. Who can we kill off this time? And it'll invariably be someone that I liked, and it just started getting on my wick, you know. And but then 2018, because I've been doing this channel for since quite a long time. I can't remember what year it was, but about 12 years I've been doing this channel, and I've never thought to show comic books. Even though I had all my comic books, I was putting like gig footage and like random animations that I made and silly little things I did with my nephew or something like that. And I just suddenly thought, I was trying to grow my channel because I got monetized at one point, and I knew that I was about to lose my job. So I thought, well, see if I can try and make something out of it. So I thought, what can I show off? I thought, why don't I try and show them my comic books? But then they changed the rules, and I was no longer able to be monetized. I thought, I want to try and grow it again. So I said, what can I do? What can I show? Well, I know, why don't I show comics? I've got loads of comics. Maybe there'll be people in YouTube who like comic books. But I was going for about 6 weeks before I thought to look up any other channels. So I was showing my comics off. No one was watching. No one was commenting. It wasn't until I sort of thought to sort of network or whatever you want to call it and find other people doing the same thing. That's when I sort of realised there's loads of people showing their comics on here. And the trouble was that was a kind of double-edged sword because I wanted to get people to watch my channel and see my videos. But what happened instead, I watched their videos. I was like, oh, comic books, man. I love comic books again. Oh, look at all these awesome comic books these people have got. And I've ended up just spending loads of money on comic books because I've got back into it again. So
it never ends.
Yeah,
hey man, it never ends.
I know.
It never ends.
And it started off. I thought, I know. Why didn't I click my birthday books? Because this is coming up to my birthday, and I was thinking, what can I do? I don't know. I want to get a few comics. I don't know. I get ones that cover date is September 1969 when I was born, and like I think I've got most of them now. There's a few that I need to get. I think there's probably an Archie I need to collect or something like that, and a romance one here or there. But eventually, I will get them. I think there's a Daffy Duck one that I need, but yeah, eventually I'll get them all. But that's when I got some Charlton for the first time. I got a few because they had a few horror ones that came out.
I'm a big horror collector myself.
You like big horror? Have you guys got your birthday books as well? Have any of you collected those?
I've got one.
Yeah.
Legion of Superheroes. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Sean, what do you like to collect? I was curious.
What do I like to collect?
Yes.
Well, I started collecting really into it in the 90s. So I picked up a lot of Image comics when they came out.
Yeah.
So I was like mostly in the 90s, after college or so. So then I started really back into it. So most of my books are like 90s stuff. And then I'm slowly trying to get older books also. So right now...
Anything you're interested in that's older?
Right now some Fantastic Four stuff. So slowly trying to pick up some older issues and some keys, I guess, but we'll see depending on the prices because some of the prices are going crazy. Really crazy. I'm like, oh my god, it's like, how am I going to afford to get that with all the stuff going on? So we'll see.
Have you got a particular grail that you're after?
Right now I'm trying to look at some the first appearance of Black Panther. Fantastic Four. Was it 54 or something like that?
I'm not sure what number, but I've seen the cover a few times.
Right, and then I'm trying to pick up first appearance of the Crow, which is
nice.
I think it's what is it? The Comico or something like that. First appearance of the Crow. So
I don't know. I've never collected or read it.
Right, and then also some my personal grail would probably be. What was that?
Oh,
I think he's got it, or
yeah, he does.
No, I think the door's gone. I think the door's gone, probably.
But yeah, other than that, right now just getting some modern books. I'm trying to look at some of first appearance of Harley Quinn. I missed out on that one. So.
My comic shop. I don't know because I was collecting Amazing Spider-Man. And the comic shop, sometimes they don't put your comics in your box, so they give you comics you didn't ask for. Amazing Spider-Man. When I was going through my comics, when I started going back through my comics again on YouTube, I was like, well, this is my Amazing Spider-Man box. So I'm going through it. Oh, I've got 295, 296, 297, 298, 299, 301. It was like, you never put 300 in my box way back in whenever it was the 90s or whatever. So I've never had Amazing Spider-Man 300. And I was like, oh, for God's sake. But what he did put in my box wasn't on my pull list, which I was like, no, I might as well have it then. It was the first appearance of Harley Quinn. So it was like you win some, you lose some.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I got the first Harley Quinn, but I wasn't collecting it. He just happened to put it in my bag, and I was like, oh, whatever, I'll buy it. So that was kind of lucky. But I wish he put the big Amazing Spider-Man 300 in there, though. But there you go.
Wasn't that the Adventures of Batman and Robin?
The
animated
Batman
one,
Adventures, wasn't it?
I think it's Batman Adventures, yeah.
Yeah, Batman Adventures 12 or 20.
Okay, yeah.
12, I think.
Yeah, I think it was 12. Yeah. But
I never really collected keys. I just collected ends, and then I started checking my collection, and I noticed like, hey, I got some keys in here. Like, what? So I showed off my top 50. I think a long time ago. I think 3 or 4 months ago, I showed off my top 50 books, and some of those keys. I never really knew I had those keys till I actually went into my collection.
Same here. Until I started watching other people's videos, I'd never heard the phrase keys. I've never heard of grails either. I'd never heard of grails or keys. And when I first watched the videos, people going, "Oh, I've got keys," and I'm like, "What the hell is this about a key?" And I kind of got the idea what a grail was because just because of the historical story of the grail or whatever. So I kind of got the idea of it. But so. I've got a few keys, I suppose, but just from the fact that I was collecting those runs,
Right. So I collected some runs. I tried to collect some X-Men runs, but I think I started like 189 on up or so. So those are the lower ones are starting to get harder to collect because they're getting more expensive. So we'll see.
Yeah.
You mean the Uncanny X-Men?
Yeah, the Uncanny X-Men's, Uncanny X-Men runs. Yeah, I mean, those are getting up there because of probably the MCU will probably jack up the price too. So we'll see.
Yeah, I've kind of given up on like getting a decent X-Men run.
I'm still not giving up on my Silver Surfer. I'm still working on my Silver Surfer one.
Good luck.
I got a bunch of Silver Surfer. What are you looking for?
Oh, lots.
But what run you got? Which one you got? You've got this first series run, Jay.
Yeah, I got the one in the 90s where
the 90s.
Yeah.
Yep. Nice run.
Yeah. And I got issue number 50 with the metallic cover, which is awesome. Yeah.
They have 3 different. I think they have 2 different variants to that, don't they? There's a black one and a real dark one. Yeah.
And a regular, a white one or something like that, and
something like that.
What about keys in your collection, Jay? Have you looked through to see what keys you've got?
No, I haven't. I have to go through my boxes. I haven't looked at my because I figure, all right, I'm gonna forget about them. I'm gonna come back and they're gonna be worth like $10,000 or something. That never happened.
No. You haven't done any videos of your comics yet, have you? I don't think.
No, I don't think so.
That's another thing.
I don't know if there's an interest though. Like people don't watch my videos anyway.
Lots of interest.
Yeah, I'm sure you get a few people watching, but
I'd rather watch.
Don't feel bad. I do my show.
Their collection, and not see another auction.
Yeah,
on YouTube.
I don't
They're starting to get me down a bit.
Yeah,
I'm in the comic community to see other people's collections.
Yeah,
not to buy because obviously most people who run the auctions are in America, so the postage is going to be phenomenal anyway.
Yeah,
it's not going to be worth the price of the book.
Yeah,
just show me a collection. I love it.
Yeah, but that's the thing to consider, Jay. Is like it's an easy video to make. It's an extra video on your channel. You'll get some views out of it. It'll be low work to sort of put it out, and you will get and people will be interested in watching it. Maybe not, maybe it won't be a big concern for the book because if it's your lowest and easiest video to make, it ends up getting more views than all your bloody well hard worked ones that you've done.
I know that seems the way that YouTube works. Like, your low crap, we'll push, but your hard work stuff, we're gonna suppress.
Have you watched Jay's videos, Mr. G?
No, I haven't. I'm curious.
It's boob central, mate. It's boob central. It's like multiple boobs. They're like trees of boobs, like mighty pairs. You've got to watch his videos,
I do a late night. I was going to say, don't feel bad about nobody watching because I do a late night show every midnight at Saturday. So it's like everybody complains about the time all the time. I do it midnight every Saturday. So we got to hook up sometime.
I'll get everybody's channels down and sub.
Me too.
I'm subbing right now.
That's cool.
That's the bloody annoying thing is you can't bloody. I think we've got a separate chat. We've got a private chat. I think you should be able to post your links in there if everyone wants to go to the private tab on the side and just put your own links in for your channels, and then you can sub each other up.
So we're all halfway across the world. Where's everybody from?
London.
I'm close to.
Oh, I know that, Gray Man. Come on.
Darren.
Jay, where are you at?
I'm in New York City.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Eastern time. Okay.
Eastern time. Yeah. Where are you from?
I'm Central, up on the Great White North, northern Wisconsin.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm near the Chicago area. So.
Chicago. Okay.
Yeah. JP, where are you at?
I'm from the northeast of England.
England. Okay. So you're about a 7
Durham.
hour. There's about a 7 hour time difference, if I'm not mistaken, right?
We're at 8 o'clock in the evening now. 8:15 in the evening.
Yeah, it's 8:15. Yeah.
Okay.
What are you guys on?
Right now it's 2:15 p.m. right here.
So 6 hours for you.
2:15 p.m. for me too.
Okay.
Yeah.
What you on, Jay? 3:15? Did you say?
Yeah, 3:15 for me.
All right, so you're an hour difference. This is why I like your country is so bloody big and that goes with different time. How do they work the times? I was just thinking about it the other day. How do they work the times? Is it like you can literally go from one footstep and you're at 3 o'clock and you go the other footstep it's 2 o'clock?
Yeah.
I mean, they just split it like. Do you have like?
There's three time zones here.
Yeah.
In New York, it's an hour ahead of the Central Time, and then on the West, it's an hour less, I think, right?
Right, something like that. And the funny thing is, my buddy from New Zealand, he's in the future.
Yeah.
He's like a day ahead of me. I'm like, what?
I just wondered how it operates inside an actual.
It's weird.
Yeah, it blows.
But you know what? It's so cool too, though, because we can all communicate on one platform. Which
Well, that's it.
If you're leaving like just on the edge of a time zone, you have to make sure you specify. You say, "I'm going to meet at 1 o'clock." You got to say, "My time or your time?" So, even though that's weird.
Has anybody watched any new shows lately on Netflix? My wife is just getting done, or she's just getting done watching the Umbrella Academy.
That's a good show.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I just finished that one. I just finished the Umbrella Academy. It's a really good show. I liked it.
Yeah, the first one was really good. Yeah, I haven't seen the second one yet.
That's another one you could do, Jay, for your channel. Between the comic books and the TV show.
Yeah, I could, but I don't have Netflix. I'd have to get it through other means.
Yeah.
Wasn't that Gerard Way out there? Oh, what's the band? He did the comic.
I think someone did a band from a band. Not a Bullet for My Valentine or something like that, was it?
No, it was some emo.
Yeah, I think so.
Did the Black Parade?
Yeah, not a fan of emo. I don't know the emo stuff. My Chemical Romance, that was it.
That's the one. He did the comic.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I know Glenn Danzig from Misfits, he used to have a whole comic company, didn't he? Verotic or whatever it's called.
Did he have a comic company, did he?
Yeah, Verotic. It was all like tits and arse, basically.
Yes, it was.
Yeah. I think there may have been a story. There might have been a story in there as well somewhere. I'm not too sure.
Too funny.
Yeah, I've subbed up everybody, but except for the DG, man. I get everybody else for...
Yeah, I've just tried looking for G, man.
Comic book G-Spot.
Comic book G-Spot?
I think I'm already subbed.
Cool. Big G.
I am already subbed.
Cool.
I was already subbed to Sean. It was just Jay.
All right, thank you. I think I already subbed to everybody. G-Spot. Let me see.
The comic book G-Spot.
The comic book G-Spot, okay.
I've got the link. I'll put it in private chat if anyone can't find it.
Thank you, buddy.
I'll put it in the private chat. So everyone can sub. I've not actually seen any of your streams for ages. I've not even seen them pop up in my blinking. So I thought maybe you weren't doing some regular now.
You talking about me?
Yeah.
I do it every Saturday. I've been trying to stay regular on the Saturday nights.
Yeah. I used to see them come up on my feed quite a lot. But I don't think I've seen
quite a bit, yeah.
I don't think I've seen them come up for a while. So, I don't know. Oh. Next 13 now. Oh. I think someone needs to invent a device for people with bad hips so you can go through comic boxes. You're gonna find it hard to go through the comic boxes, Slim.
I just changed everything out to short boxes. It took me all summer to bag and reboard everything. And now I'm up to about 176 short boxes. It covers my entire room.
You got 176 short boxes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. I thought I had a few comics.
Yeah.
I was gonna buy it.
Yeah.
Wow. I think Slim's frozen. I think his phone's frozen.
I think so. Yeah, he's not moving.
Yeah.
I hope
that's what it is anyway.
They're quite expensive. Short boxes.
They're all bloody expensive. Everything you do with comics is
it's the
expensive.
damn. Well, the thing that sucks is if you want stuff, particular things like in Mylars. I mean, you're talking like $1 a Mylar, not including.
Yeah, Mylars are expensive. Yeah,
very expensive.
Yeah. I don't bother with Mylar. I'll put Slim out and if he comes back in. I'll put it back in, see if he's come back. I don't think he's come back.
But the comics still look good in Mylar. I've got a couple in Mylar that I got from prize winning.
They always
look beautiful. Like.
See, the reason Mylar though too, but the reason for the Mylar is so you really won't have to replace the plastic anymore.
No.
You're supposed to be doing it every 8 years. Especially
really? Is that what it is? Every 8 years?
If you use polyurethane, the cheap plastic, about 8 years max. Not even that. I would say more like 5.
I haven't got all mine in bloody bags and boards yet. not decent ones. So to redo them every 8 years, it's not going to happen.
I get most of mine from eBay, and they're already come bagged and boarded, but you don't know how long they've been in the bag for.
No, exactly.
I rebag and reboard everything that comes to me.
I can't afford it, man.
I got to start doing that. I didn't even know.
I wish I started years ago. If I started years ago, like when I was first playing comics, it would have been fine. But
you'll notice, Gray Man, the bags, they'll get that wrinkle to them. That's the gas exchange.
Yeah.
Get that out of there, you'll protect your book a little better.
I know some of them aren't great, but it's like I bought 400 bags and boards recently. It cost me 60 quid, and that's I'm not working at the moment. It's like I can't really be doing that crap, you know. I've got. And if I wanted to. How much you pay for yours?
I pay £10.
1,000 Mylars.
Sorry.
What?
Nope. Go ahead.
No, I pay about £10 for my bags and about £5 something for my boards.
100 for 100.
Yeah.
That's about the same, though, because I got 400 for 60 odd, so it's about the same, I think.
Was that bags and boards?
That's bags and boards.
Yeah, that's decent.
Yeah, but it's still a lot of money, though, isn't it? It's still a lot of money.
It is.
Like, because what happened?
I don't have 400 comics, so I'm all right.
Yeah. But when I was going through, because when I was going through some of my short books when I was doing my blogs, I was rebagging them, like, because particularly if it's a run that I liked, I started rebagging them. And they would no longer, once you put balls in, they don't fit back in the bloody short box. So now I've got like 50 comics from each short box that no longer fit in that short box. So now I've got to buy some more short boxes for all those overlap that have come out of the other short boxes.
It never ends.
And I know you've seen my room tours before, but I've just got bloody boxes. I've got my downstairs room is more box than room, and I've got
also on a side note, do you guys bag them? When you bag and board, do you put your books back to back or face to face? Now I know it's a pain in the butt. I put mine face to face. Mine are face to face.
Really?
Mine goes back to back.
Because you're
back to back, I do. Oh, because the binding.
The binding, you keep it nice and even. It's a pain in the butt, but if you already have,
I do like this. There's one facing this way, and then the other side's facing the other way.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Okay.
So I double. You get more bang for your butt for your bags then. But yeah.
I mean, if you're using short boxes, it's easy to organize because you can just put your list right inside on the top, and you got everything face to face. You know exactly where everything is. Once you get it down to that organization level, it just makes it easier.
Yeah. What happened? Did your phone go down, Slim?
Oh, what was that? I couldn't hear you.
You froze for a bit. Yeah, and you came out and back again. Did your phone freeze or something?
Yeah. I'm not sure what happened. Yeah, I usually click my books and then I put them face to face or backwards. Like put face front, and then the other groups put it face backwards.
Yeah. So you alternate them so the spines are
Yep.
Yeah, I didn't even do that when I was first putting them
you've
in
been
bags,
collecting as long as I have. You've learned some valuable lessons.
Yeah.
Man, you collect Marvel 2 and 1, don't you?
Yeah, I've got some. Yeah, I'm trying to get the full run.
Those are my weakness. Stop it.
One number is it, mate?
It's 92.
Let me go to my blog. I've got a blog with all my watch list on it.
Nice.
That's the only one I've got, and I'm not collecting them, so...
I probably have got that one. Let's have a look. Marvel 2
Probably.
in 1. Marvel 2 in 1.
Those are always fun, including the Marvel Tales. Those are always fun too.
Did you
I've
say
read
90?
it.
Did you say
92?
92?
Yeah.
I need that one.
You need that one, that's yours.
Cheers, mate. Awesome.
That one's yours.
All right, man. I've got loads of doubles. If you're after anything, let me know, because
Just Punisher at the minute.
I've got some Punisher. Actually, I forgot to, because I did some mystery boxes. I don't know if you saw my mystery boxes that I did. I should have put some Punisher in them. I don't think I put that many Punisher in them. So I felt I've got a few like war journals and stuff like that, like just sitting.
Yeah,
so
I've got a couple of war journals, and I've got the mini-series, but it's all English version. It's all the UK version. Yeah, the UK version.
UK, right, I get you. Sorry, yeah.
You know the magazine size?
Yeah, I know what you mean now. When you said English version, I thought they were always in English. What are you talking about? The reprints, the UK reprints. Yeah.
But it's got the RoboCop story in as well.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
Those are so fun, though.
Yeah.
Do you guys get different variants shipped over to the UK?
Well, I don't know if they're printed here or what, but
I'll show you.
But we've always had like our own Marvel UK for quite a while, and then there'll be like, if you follow Ken's comic book channel, because he's always showing old UK comics and stuff like that. It'd just be like reprints, and we used to do them weekly as well. Our comics were always weekly in the UK, so there'd be like reprints of maybe 4 pages of an Avengers story, 4 pages of an Iron Man, something like that. And there'd be like 5 different stories in one comic book, but you come out every week.
This is the UK version of the Punisher #1.
Oh, nice.
See, totally different.
Yeah.
And then you also get a RoboCop story in as well.
Yeah, bigger size.
Huh.
Oh, nice. Okay.
This one comes with a free badge or button.
Yeah.
And a poster, which I've got the posters worth 50 quid, by the way.
Is it?
And I paid £10 for the first 5 copies.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I didn't think RoboCop was a Marvel property. I thought RoboCop was of Dark Horse.
I did as well.
Marvel.
Yeah, but obviously Marvel.
It must be. Yeah.
Yeah, there he is in the corner.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's cool.
Yeah,
the European versions are always a little bit different than the American. I've got a few from Germany, actually.
Yeah.
Like, Morbius Living Vampire is totally different from the U.S. It's totally different. That's really neat.
It's like,
I was interested in getting different variants, like from different countries.
Yeah, those are fun.
Yeah, those are fun to get.
Yeah. I got a Swedish version of the Venom movie adaptation from Klaus JMTG.
Klaus sent you, did he? Cool.
We did a trade.
Right.
And he sent a copy of Venom movie.
Right. Cool.
Oh, nice.
And that was all Swedish.
They give them away at the cinema, didn't they? You're supposed to give them away.
Right,
Didn't do that in the UK though, did they? Because I never saw nothing when I went to the cinema to see Venom. Didn't get no comics at all.
No, I don't think they did.
Yeah. Oh well. And so, did you read like the old UK humour comics, like the Whizzer and Chips and Buster and all those kind of ones?
Beano.
Just the Beano, yeah.
I was Beano lad.
Yeah. But I'm wondering if maybe you're younger than me anyway, I think, so you might not have seen that when we had there used to be lows, but maybe
we used to get Al Willie in the Bruins.
Yeah, that was more Norfolk Border, that was the Bruins and the Willie, yeah. Scottish comic, that one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But they used to go, we had so many comics, but mainly like humour comics. And the British comic industry is kind of dead now. You're not even sure if you get Dandy and Beano anymore. I think 2000 AD is about it.
You still get the Beano and you get the Viz.
Oh, yeah, it's not the same.
Do you like the Viz?
Probably, yeah. But it's like the comic industry has kind of sort of died off, and the kids aren't interested in comics anymore, which makes me worry about like the US comics. Are they going to disappear eventually? The way things,
Well, I've seen 2000 AD, and that's still like magazine size. But, apart from 2000 AD, no, you don't see many.
No. Someone else say something. We're hugging the Brits are hugging the chat now.
Sorry. Nostalgia.
Well, I think it's just too expensive.
Nice meeting you all. Gray man, you're the bomb, buddy.
Oh,
Love you. I gotta
Cheers,
go.
mate. Okay,
It was nice meeting you all.
G-Man.
You guys were awesome. Hope to
Yeah.
catch up with you guys. Gray man,
Definitely.
beautiful stuff.
see you
Peace,
later,
buddy.
mate.
bye-bye.
Cheers for joining us.
Bye, G-Man.
Thanks for the super chat. Oh dear.
No, but you were saying, I think comic books are like just too expensive for little kids. I mean, little kids not going to spend $10 for a comic. I mean, they need to be like $1 or $2 for certain ones.
They've priced it out for kids, haven't they? They need to be really concentrating on getting new kids into reading them. So they need to do like a kids version for cheaper for their whatever their pocket money kind of levels are.
Yeah.
Because when they're competing against video games and stuff like that. I'm a freaking adult. I wouldn't pay £5 for a bloody comic book. That's why I've stopped buying modern. On the reason, there's no way I'd be able to buy them now unless I won the lottery or something, because it's just ridiculous amounts. Because I used to stop when I was working and more, financial situation was better. I'd get like £100 worth of comics a month, kind of thing. I'd get quite a good. No way I could do that now. No way. And the fact you'd get a hell of a lot less as well. If you're getting 3 comics for £10, not too bad. But if it's only like 2 comics for £10, it's like, oh, that's a bit, it's probably more than that now. Actually, I don't know what they are.
I think what's ruining it now is all the variants.
The variants,
It's nice to have it's proper nice to have a choice of what cover you want, but one variant could go for like normal cover price one day, and then it'll be up by $20 the next.
Yeah,
it's just like, oh man, what you doing?
It's crazy. Like the new books that came out, the Legend of the Dark Knight, Death Metal, that one skyrocketed to like $25 on eBay already. It's like, wow.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
that's ridiculous, man.
Yeah,
all the Venom books are, wow, man. All the Venom books, especially Venom 3 with the Null. Oh my God, that's expensive now.
And then Venom 17, and then 25.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
It just skyrocket.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing, like manga is like $10-$20, but you get like a thick book. You get over 100 books. So kids are buying that. They're not buying like these comic books. You get 10 pages of cartoons and that's it.
As I say, in DC went through a phase of putting adverts in nearly every other page at one point.
Oh,
and it's like you pay for half the adverts.
Yeah,
most adverts half the time.
Also, the art's bigger now, isn't it? It seems to me that the stories are shorter because they've got bigger splashes every 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And like you wouldn't have like an old comic from the 70s or 80s. You'd take you 10 minutes to read it, and then you've got dialogue. You've got more boxes, and then you read like a modern comic. It's like massive page of the heroes swinging in or whatever. Then there'll be a couple of pages of And also sometimes with the modern comics, I find you have to sort of read it a couple of times. She's like, I don't understand what happened there because you seem to have gone from that to this, and I can't quite see what happened in between. Like, because I don't know, they're cutting corners on just not telling the stories so well with the art anymore. Or something.
I read a Captain America from the 80s the other day, and it's like, well, it took us about half an hour to read the comic. You pick up a new comic, and it takes you about 10 minutes. It's mad.
I think it's more splash pages that really sell a book now, or the artwork sells the book. The story got like a setback on the story, but the only thing that makes the book good is the artwork.
I don't know. I don't even like the modern style of art. Even I don't know. I don't mind it, but there's something more pleasing to me about an older comic, like 70s or 80s comic. Just the way the characters look on it, and it's not so like hyper realistic or whatever it is they do now. It just screams comic book, and when it's got like a blurb on it and a speech bubble, and I'll get you or whatever, or haha, my plan is coming to fruition or whatever, all that kind of stuff. I just soak that. And then also the covers I like is like split covers, where like for example the 100-page giants. We've got like a little box for each of the different stories that are in there. Like in this issue, so and so does so and so, and I'm just like, oh man, I just soak those in. I can bask in the glory of an old cover. But this like 90s. To me, this 90s, I can't even put my finger on what I like and dislike, but that, I'm like, kind of cold to it, It's like, it's okay, but it just doesn't, I don't know if it's the colour or what, but these the more modern the comics get, the less of my comic loving buttons they push. You know.
Well, they don't color it by themselves anymore. They do it Photoshop and that kind of thing. It loses
all on
that,
computer.
yeah,
Right,
it loses that personal touch.
Maybe that's what it is. But is there anyone else like that? Or you guys all like the modern art as well? Or is there like a certain period?
I like some of the modern art. Some of them hit on well, but then some of us just looks too cartoony and child.
Right.
You know,
I usually like the Jim Lee art or the Alex Ross.
Jim Lee's my favorite artist.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, Jim Lee. I think I can see that he draws well, but it doesn't really. Sometimes I can feel cold towards it. Like when he did the X-Men, that first X-Men run. I don't know if I was just going off Marvel full stop at that point, but I was like, didn't really sort of feel it for some reason.
John Romita Jr. I like most of his work.
Yeah, some of the new artists, like the independent books, Something That's Killing the Children. Those are pretty good art.
Yeah. I picked up the first 3 copies of Die and Stephanie Hines.
Stephanie Hines,
is just awesome.
Right. Jenny Frison, she mostly do covers, which is awesome covers for like Wonder Woman and what was it? She did some Something That's Killing the Children too, right? I picked up the first issues of it. Some pretty good stuff by Jenny.
That's supposed to be a pretty good book as well, though. I've not read it. I've just heard it's supposed to be pretty good.
Yeah, I've heard lots of people saying good things about it, but just if I see it in a trade, maybe I'll pick it up one day. But other than that, I'm not buying comics as they come out for fucking $5 a pop. You know what I mean?
But if I'm getting a new comic and I ever see a cover by Archim or Frank Cho, I'll go for them.
Well, so with modern comics, unless it's like a big key, which they sort of come out every 5 minutes, it seems. Like I've managed to pick up a load of ones from like a year or two ago for £1 each. Whereas if I bought them from the shop, I would have paid like £3.50 each or something. I managed to get the whole Dial H for Hero run, about 15 comics for about £12. So then if I bought them, it was like a third of what I would, probably a quarter maybe of what I would have paid if I bought them from the shop. Yeah. Obviously, you can't always get all the ones that you want, but you know, it's kind of it's what you can afford, isn't it?
Yeah. Right.
I've got to go and have some food in a minute anyway. So, any guys got anything they want to tell the 5 people watching?
Sub our channels.
Like and comment.
Sub.
Yeah. Sub everybody out. I know it's not easy now. I should put everyone's links in the bloody description, but I didn't know I was going to come in, actually. I'll see if I can. It's probably too late now because people don't tend to watch streams after the event, I don't think. They always watch them live, and then there's not much to be watchable with streams, I don't think. Anyway, cheers for coming in for my 200th Bloggy Blog. You'll be first on the list for number 300 if you want to come back for the 300th one. You got everyone who turned up today gets a free invitation for Bloggy Blog 300. We can.
I agree, man.
And so we've got guitar. We'll also try and do some more live jingles next time. So we'll have Jay on guitar. What do you play, GP? You play anything? Yeah, that's good. That's good. What about you, Slim? Got any musical abilities that you can bring to the table for jingles?
Yeah, a tambourine or something, you know.
Yeah, triangle. I can see you rocking a triangle. Ding, ding, ding. Anyway, thanks for joining us, everybody. Thanks for everyone watching.
Thank you.
And,
thanks, Ray, man.
Thank you.
So I'll see you all in comments and stuff. See you later.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
See you guys.
Bye.